This story is not for the faint of heart. If you're watching this at night, keep the lights on. And remember, some obsessions never die. Don't forget to like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe for more terrifying tales every week. It was 10 p.m. when Nurse Rachel, on her first night shift, began her rounds at the Black Ridge Mental Asylum in upstate New York. The hallways were eerily quiet, lit by flickering fluorescent lights and filled with the occasional creak of old wood. As she reached room 11, a chill ran down her spine. Slowly, she pushed the door open. Inside, a beautiful 27-year-old woman sat silently on her bed, eyes fixed on the wall, whispering something to herself. Rachel hesitated. Her instincts screamed at her not to enter, but this was her job, and she told herself, this is normal behavior in places like this. Still, something about this woman felt different. Rachel stepped in. Suddenly, the girl let out a shrill, unnatural laugh. Her back remained turned, but in a horrifying motion, she twisted her neck almost completely around to look directly at Rachel. Rachel froze. Her hands shook as she slammed the door shut and ran straight to the front desk. "Nurse Karen?" she gasped. "Room 11. Something seriously wrong." Karen, the senior nurse, calmly hung up the phone and said that was her mother. "She calls every night, always asks about her daughter." Rachel's eyes widened. What happened to her? Why is she like that? Karen gave a long sigh. It's a tragic story, and it all began with love, or maybe possession. Her name was Emily Carter, a final-year engineering student at North Hill University. Stunning, smart, and deeply lost in her world of dreams. While every guy in college admired her, Emily was in love with someone who didn't exist. Her dream prince. She had created him in her mind, writing about him obsessively in a diary she never let go of. She rejected every real proposal, claiming none of them matched her vision. One night, Emily accidentally left her diary in the university library. A boy named Lucas Gray found it. Curious and secretly obsessed with her, he took it home and read every page. That night, something changed in him. The next day, Lucas appeared dressed exactly as Emily had described her dream man. She was shocked, but also mesmerized. It felt like fate. When Lucas proposed to her, she said yes. But this wasn't a love story. It was the beginning of a nightmare. Lucas's love became obsessive, controlling, possessive, violent. He isolated her from friends, attacked anyone who got close, sent her love letters written in blood. One day, Emily discovered her diary in his house, along with photos of other girls. Beautiful girls, all gone, all missing. Then came the truth. Lucas's uncle revealed the horrifying backstory. Lucas had lost his parents in a car crash and had been mentally unstable ever since. He collected beautiful things, antiques, art, and women. If something lost its perfection, he would erase it. Emily realized her life was in danger. She ran, locked herself in her room, ignored his endless calls. And then came the news. Lucas had jumped off his apartment building. The paper said, "Young man dies by suicide after rejection." His photo stared back at Emily from the front page. But that was just the beginning. She stopped speaking, stopped leaving her room, started seeing Lucas's ghost everywhere, whispering, laughing, calling her his. Rachel stood silent, terrified by the story. Suddenly, the lights in the asylum flickered and went out completely. She pulled out her phone flashlight, trembling, and called out, "Karen, where are you?" No reply. Then on the nurse's desk, she found a note. Had to leave for an emergency. Couldn't reach you by phone. Be back in an hour. Rachel's heart dropped. She looked around, and that's when she saw him. A figure in the dark corner, twisted smile, eyes glowing. It was Lucas, or what was left of him. He stepped forward and whispered, "You're quite beautiful too, and beautiful things belong to me." He started laughing, the same way he had in life, the same way he always does, before he takes someone new. Sometimes dreams can turn into obsessions, and obsessions into curses. Do you believe some spirits don't move on? Let us know in the comments. And if you made it this far, you're braver than most. Like, subscribe, and come back if you dare.